If you have an old AA battery that's dead, don't throw it away. You can do something with this. I've taken apart this with a little bit of a cutter and just cut the edge like this. It's just very light zinc metal that controls the cover. And if you peel it away like that, ultimately you'll end up with the cell that looks like this. The coating is made out of a metal called zinc. And if you're careful, you can grab inside and pull out the carbon rod that's on the inside there. And this is a little messy, so I like to wipe it off with a paper towel or something, and then remove the cap. And what we have is a nice piece of carbon. And then if I'm able, I'm going to take some of this zinc and pull it off. You can either use a scissors or you can use something else, but here's one way to do it. You can just pull it off and just kind of tear. And now we have a piece of zinc. So we have a piece of zinc and a piece of carbon out of our battery. So what am I going to do with that? Well, here's what I've decided. I'm going to take 2 old apples from the apple orchard that don't look very good to eat and that the animals didn't get to quite yet. And I put 1 piece of carbon and 1 piece of zinc in each apple. And here I have 2 apples. And when I hook them up together, and here we have 1 wire going to one of the carbons, 1 wire going to the zinc, that wire goes to the carbon, and then this wire goes to the other zinc. And at the end of that, I have an LED. And if I connect the wires, wow, I can light an LED with an Apple battery. What I've created, basically, are 2 cells, one each of 1.5 volts, and each cell consists of 1 piece of carbon, 1 piece of zinc that produces 1.5 volts. And when I add them together, it's approximately 3 volts. And that's what's necessary to drive an LED. We need a little over 2.5 volts to run an LED. So if you want to experiment with this, all you need is some kind of fruit that's gone bad, an orange, an apple, a pear, just about anything will work that has some sort of liquid in it, some sort of electrolyte, we call it. And it plays the same function as what's inside the battery. When you look inside the battery, there is a kind of a powdery substance that's loaded with a particular acid or alkaline material that allows the electrons to move back and forth. So you can make your own fall battery just using some apples.